It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? Hello everyone. I'm Suesette, and this is Suesette's Story Time for children and their parents and anybody who would love to come hear a story. I have a beautiful story here today. It's called Alma. It's called Alma and how she got her name, Alma. Let's see how she got her name. Wow. I know how I got my name. Let's see how she got her name. Okay. Let's see. Alma Sofia Esperanza had a long name. It's so long I can't even finish it. Yeah. Too long if you ask her. This is Alma. Right there. Yeah. I guess she's writing her name. Yeah. My name is a long daddy. It never fits, Alma said. Come here, he said. Let me tell you the story of your name. Then you decide if it fits. That is very good, very good. So he's going to tell her the story of her name. And then he's going to tell her if the story fits, if her name fits or not. Sophia was your grandmother. He began. She loved books and poetry and jasmine flowers and, of course, me. She was the one who taught me how to read. Very good. So his mom taught him how to read, and this is Alma's grandmother. Yes. There she is, sitting with her dad. Yeah. I love books and flowers, and you too, Daddy. I'm Sophia. So one of her names is Sophia. Yeah. And Sophia, that's the name after her father's mother. And her father's mother is her grandmother. Yes. Esperanza was your great-grandmother, he continued. She hoped to travel but never left the city where she was born. Her only son grew up to cross the 7 seas. Wherever her sailor son went, so did Esperanza's heart. Yeah. So Esperanza is her grandmother, her great-grandmother. Yes. So her father's telling her, yes. And there is her great-grandmother, Esperanza. Esperanza. The world is so big. I want to go to see it. Daddy, you and me together. That would be so beautiful. She said, I'm Esperanza. So she's also Sophia, and she is Esperanza. So Sophia was her grandmother, and Esperanza is her great-grandmother. And so she wants to travel the world because it's all over the world. All the names are all over the world. Jose was my father, Alma's daddy said. He was an artist with a big family like many people had back then. Early each morning, he would walk to the mountains and the plaza too, paint everyday life, Sometimes I went along. Your grandfather taught me to see and love all people. So there he is. That's her grandfather. And her grandfather's name was Jose. Jose. I wake up early day and I draw a lot too. This morning I drew a kitty cat for you, Daddy. I'm Jose. So she's Sophia, she's Esperanza, and she is Jose. Jose is her grandfather, and her grandfather used to draw. Jose. Pera, I hope I'm saying that name right, was your great aunt. She believed that the spirits of our ancestors are always with us, watching over us. When you were born, she tied a red string around your wrist, a charm to keep you safe. Yeah. So this is her great aunt, Pera. 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 And excuse me if I'm not saying her name right, but it's P-U-R-A, Pera. Hello, Pera. It's me, Alma. Candela she was your other grandmother. She always stood up for what was right. Candela. I hope I'm saying the name right. Candela. That's her other grandma. I guess it's on her mommy's side. That's her mommy's mommy. Candela. I'm Candela, she says. I'm Candela. I love the story of my name. Now tell me about Alma. Daddy, where does that come from? I picked the name Alma just for you. You are the first and the only Alma. You will make your own story. Yeah, okay. So Alma is not named after her grandma, or is not named after her grand aunt, or is not named after her grandpa. It's her name just for her, Alma. So she has to make the story about Alma as she lives. She has to make her own story, yes. Alma, Sofia, Esperanza, Jose, Pere, Candela. That's my name, and it fits me just right. I'm Alma, and I have a story to tell. There she is. She's Alma, and she has a story to tell. Yeah. Alma. And that's the end of Alma and how she got her name. So wasn't that interesting how she got her name? From her grandmother, from her mother, no, from her grandmother, from her great-grandmother, from her great-grandfather, and from her great-aunt. And now her father named her Alma just for her so she can start her own story as she grows up. You never know what she's going to be. She can be a doctor. She can be a teacher. You never know. But it's going to be her story. Yes, it's going to be her own story. And this is by Juana Martinez-Neal. Juana Martinez-Neal. Okay, did you like that story? I hope you like that story because I like that story too. It was about history, yeah. Goodbye, goodbye, story time is over. Goodbye, goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to see you, I'd hope to see you, I'd hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye, see you tomorrow, and have a beautiful, wonderful day today. Goodbye, see you tomorrow.